Many motorcycle riders and enthusiasts consider the V-Strom 650 one of the most dependable and reliable motorcycles ever built. Every time I did my research or looked online or even watched a video, I was typing in best middleweight adventure motorcycle. I didn't even know what a Suzuki V-Strom was. And let me take you back a little bit. Throughout the years, I've been riding motorcycles and I've owned various different types of makes and models throughout the years. I've owned everything from Kawasaki's to Hondas to Suzuki's and Yamahas. I'm almost 60 years old now, so I have a little knowledge and I know a little bit about motorcycles. I've even owned some BMWs and even some exotic Ducati motorcycles, but my one passion for riding has always been adventure motorcycle riding, something that can take me off the beaten path. I remember years ago, they used to call the KLR 650, and they still do today, an indestructible motorcycle, the apocalypse of motorcycles. It'll be around after we are long gone. But if that's what they call the KLR 650, then what do they call the V-Strom 650? The Walking Dead of motorcycles? Even if you kill it, it would come back to life. It simply is extraordinarily reliable and dependable. Many riders and owners have reported getting over 100,000 trouble-free miles from just regular maintenance. I couldn't believe it. I had to keep doing more research to find out about this middleweight adventure motorcycle that I never owned in my life. And so I went down the rabbit hole. I started doing more research, watching more videos. And I found out that there are 4 simple words to explain the V-Strom 650. KISS comes to mind. K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. I guess that's why the Suzuki V-Strom has such a loyal following. There's nothing flashy about it. It's simple in design and form and function. If you want a motorcycle that you can simply just throw your leg over and start riding and enjoying your adventure, it would be a Suzuki V-Strom. And I realized that after I actually rode one for the first time. I didn't get lost in all the sub-menus and other different types of menus that these fancy new motorcycles have. You see, I have a friend that has a Africa Twin motorcycle. Although it's a great motorcycle, he often finds himself getting lost in the menus, trying to go from sport mode to adventure mode to rain mode. There's so many different types of modes that he often has to refer to the owner's manual. I actually think that's where Suzuki got it right, keeping it simple. I've heard owners complain about one thing with the Suzuki V-Strom, is trying to access the air filter. Yes, you have to remove the gas tank in order to service the air filter, but that's really the only negative thing I could find about the motorcycle. I've read many articles online, watched many videos, but if that's the only drawback, then I'll take it any day of the week. You see, with the KLR 650, it's a great motorcycle. But I had to actually replace the doohickey and do some other minor modifications to make it reliable. But with the V-Strom, right out of the box, good to go, no worries. Just put gas in it and ride it. Many people will go into detail about the Suzuki V-Strom. It has the 90-degree V-twin motor, lifted from the popular budget-friendly SV650 sport motorcycle from Suzuki. Also, the V-Strom is affectionately known as the Wii-Strom, in difference from its big brother, the V-Strom 1000. Many owners have reported between 50 and 60 miles per gallon on the Suzuki Wii-Strom. This is not an in-depth review by any stretch of the imagination. This is just one man's opinion of the best motorcycle ever made. And I think what makes the V-Strom so special is that it's the ultimate two-wheel chameleon. It can be whatever you want it to be. Some people call it the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles. It can do everything extremely well, but not one thing just great. For me, there is no other motorcycle that I would ever choose, and I'm glad there's still a motorcycle out there that you can still purchase that doesn't have a lot of high-tech gadgets on it. You see, I believe less is more. Less could go wrong with my motorcycle versus something more sophisticated. To me, keeping it simple is where I want to be in life. As I get older, I want to slow down, enjoy the ride. When I was younger, I wanted to go fast, impress people. Now, I don't care how fast I go. I just care where I go.